Hey everybody, Jeffrey Jansen here. Hope everybody is having a great Tuesday. Today is December 8th, 2020. Hope y'all remembered Pearl Harbor yesterday. It was December 7th, 1941 that pretty much the Japanese got us into World War II. There's a little bit of history for today. I want to tell each and every one of you, no matter who you are, no matter where you're at, no matter what is going on with your life, that you matter, that you're important. You know, don't worry about the naysayers. Don't worry about the liars, the cheats, the cons, the hackers, the crazies. Worry about yourself. You know, love yourself. Love about who you are. Now, I know a lot of people all the time, they say that, and it's like singing Kumbaya and all. That's not what I mean by when I say love yourself, okay? I know people, they get really into it a lot. But when I say love yourself, it's have confidence in yourself. Have faith in your abilities, okay? When I say, you know, set goals for yourself, you know, make sure your motivation. I don't mean it as in, you know, have fake stuff. I mean, you know, believe in what you're doing. Set a goal for yourself, meaning set a line that you need to get to no matter what it takes, and then move it up a little bit farther so that you have to push yourself, okay? Now, everybody's motivation, everybody's goals, everybody's well-being is different, okay? Me, I used to, you know, I loved it when I went over to my grandma's when I was a little kid. I used to get a hug. I got told I was important, and, you know, I went from there. But on the other side of that, they also believe that you got to work hard, okay? You got to go out and buck bales. You got to go out and, you know, mend fence. You got to go out there and feed the dogs. You got to have responsibility with your life. You can't just love yourself for going around doing nothing, taking advantage of people. That's not going to work. Okay? And the reason why is because you're not going to feel good about yourself. Okay? If you want to sit around singing Kumbaya and all that other stuff, great. But that doesn't mean that you have good self-worth. That doesn't mean that everything's peaches and cream. It means you're giving yourself a false sense of security. You got to be able to accomplish things. You got to set your goals so you can accomplish stuff. Some people are like, I accomplish stuff every day, but I feel bad. You know why you feel bad when you accomplish things? It's because you didn't set it high enough, which means you set it to exactly, it's like cheat mode in a video game, okay? You set it to where no matter what goes on, you're going to win. You didn't give yourself that competitive edge. You didn't give yourself that ability to be able to fail. Instead, you set your goal, your bar so low that you just stepped over it instead of going under it. And that's the reason why you feel bad. And the thing about it is, not a single person can tell you how to feel other than you. And so if you're wondering why you're miserable, wondering why you're in a bad mood, wondering why entire life is against you, it's because everything that you're succeeding at, you set yourself up for failure by setting the bar so low that you're automatically going to cross it. That's like when I tell everybody, get up in the morning, great. But you got to make your bed. Get up in the morning, brush your teeth. Get up in the morning, eat breakfast. You know, have something other than you got up. I understand. My biggest thing is, you know, God let us all get up in the morning. That's the biggest thing with me. He let us, each and every one of us, get up. Great. But this isn't a religious talk. You know, we got up. Great. But the reason why we don't feel good about ourselves is because, okay, we got up. Who the hell cares if you got up or not other than you? Great. You got up. Thank God. You know, you didn't thank yourself for getting up. But now you got to do something that makes you feel important. Do something that makes you know of the importance that you're worth, you know? Go out and make those phone calls, or go after that interview you wanted, or write that resume, or be a better person in some way, shape, or form. You know, do whatever it is that you can do for yourself to make yourself great, make yourself feel better, but set the goals big enough to where when you do it, you're like, wow, I did not think I was going to get past that. And yeah, sure, you can look at it like a video game, you know? Video games, there's no way, you know, they're all meant to be beaten in some way, shape, or form. Just because you haven't beaten them yet, or just because it's taken you forever, maybe you haven't figured out the right combination. But then you feel pretty good about yourself. But if you make it past Mario World on the very first level, and you think that's an accomplishment, then you're not getting anywhere with your life, okay? So if you're going after those jobs, but you decided that, well, no one wants me for this, so I'm going to set my goals lower, don't do that. You can get what you want. You got to have effort behind it. You got to put the effort behind it. You got to be better today than who you were yesterday. You got to understand that you matter, and the people that you treat good, they're going to help you get to where you're at. Sometimes just treating somebody else good makes you feel good enough about yourself, makes you feel better about yourself, that you automatically do better. Why? Because you did something positive for somebody else and did not ask for anything in return, and you feel it and you know it. You know, it feels good doing something nice for people and not asking anything in return, you know? I know people that buy meals for people and like McDonald's, or that go over to a neighbor's house and maybe cut their yard because somebody's sick. Or, you know, I come from a farm family where people that are sick or got cancer, you know, they help with farm activities if someone's hurting. Okay? I know people that do a lot of things and ask nothing in return, and they're a lot better for it because, you know what? They didn't want anything. All they wanted to do was make sure they were doing something nice for somebody else, lifting somebody else up. If you hear negative stuff talked about somebody, maybe the thing to be is, you know what? Tell them, you know, I don't want to talk about that person because I don't feel that way. I don't want to... Really? They're more paid attention to their phone than they are about cars gonna hit them. That's okay. Just do better for everybody. Do good for yourself. You know, do good for each other. Be better today than who you were yesterday. Know that each and every day that you matter, and know that you can accomplish anything. But make sure when you accomplish something, you're not setting the bar so low that it means nothing. That the only person it means anything to is you, you know? So you got to set your bar high. If you're going after the job, going after a position, going in for school, doing whatever it means, you know, make sure that you're going at it full force and you set the bar high enough to where you know that it makes a difference in your life and the lives of people around you. Okay? All right, everybody. I got to get going for now. I hope you all say hi to me. If you ever get a chance to, send me a message in my inbox or make a comment below, and know this. You're awesome. I'll talk to everybody later. I got to get going. I've got a thing I got to do. Bye. Hey everybody, Jeffrey Jansen here. Hope everybody is having